Hey y'all, it's improv time. I just want to let you guys know it's week 2 and about to make it happen. I am still nervous, only because of those warm-up games. Honestly, there's a few warm-up games that those warm-up games, they are, they're different. But I know that they're supposed to challenge you and stretch you, and you can feel your brain. Like I said before, you can feel your brain just like, man. But so in a way, I love it, and it's so great, so exhilarating. I enjoy the experience. But still nervous because it's still new. I'm still taking it all in. I'm still week by week because I don't know what to expect. I know we'll probably do still some warm-up or maybe some new warm-up games. I'm not sure what it's going to be. But I'll keep you guys, I'll try to get what I can because I haven't asked, or I don't know if I'm able to record parts, or I would like to get more inside to show more of what actually happens inside. So stay tuned. I'll do my best, at least before all of this is said and done. I will do my best to show you guys more. But for now, it's just a little bit of a mini vlog, just me expressing my emotions and my feelings and where I'm at with it each week. What happened, good, bad, and different. Well, nothing bad. I'm sure nothing bad will happen. You know, that I don't mean the bad part, but good or indifferent. Let's say that. So thanks y'all for checking out my vlogs, my little mini vlogs. I'm new to this, so this little vlogging thing, so please just hope you stick around. Thanks. I'm here, week 2. So again, I was just actually thinking, I said I should have actually asked, I could have just sent an email and asked the instructor, like, hey, could this be vlogged? Could I, but nobody else, I guess, like, again, I'm new to this. So I'm like, I have to ask these things, like, hey, and I'm like, nobody else is asking, but I am, doing this content creating thing. We're trying to step into it more. So I should probably ask. So maybe tonight I will see what I can do. And if I don't, just wait to send an email. I guess I will say something in person, because I can also speak up in person. I don't have to do it via email. But I was like, I could have just sent the email. He emailed earlier to everyone. I could have just, in needing a response to something he was asking. So I'm like, well, that was my opportunity to say, hey, via email. But I did not respond. I didn't ask a question. So now I'm stuck thinking, like, now I have to ask in person. And I'm like, I don't really want to do that because I'm shy. But this is what this is all about. Helping me step out of my comfort zone. Like, helping me get out of my comfort zone. And so, we're work in progress here. So this is it, guys. This is it. So, pray for me. Okay. So I'll be going in shortly, in a minute. I'm about to go in. So I just wanted to, Yeah. Okay, so another after dark mini vlog piece. I don't know. Either way, I'm not looking at the camera. I'm because I'm driving. But this seems to be the thing that I do after improv. Is add to this mini vlog. I did tonight actually speak to the instructor, and he said that he believes that everybody is on board or okay with being filmed or pictures. So I'll get what I can. Of course, I will be respectful and not wanting to get too much. And maybe I'll add, but I won't. I'll get some act outs, but I may not do sound or certain things. I might, just for respect of everyone and their privacy. Of course, some things I cannot show or cannot add, but I'll do what I can. So I'll get the footage that I can next week. This is like another just me talking about tonight. Tonight was great. We actually, a few people that were there last week weren't there tonight, but then we had a few that were added that weren't there last week. So we had a few that were there that weren't, and a few that were added that weren't there last week. So it was pretty awesome. Everybody, for some, I don't know what it is, but we connect. Everybody in that class, I just feel like it was 11 of us tonight, and I just feel like we all just gelled. Like, everybody makes you feel warm, and the games we played tonight tonight didn't stress me out. Tonight didn't stress me out like last week. So it was much better. I don't know if it's because I was more comfortable or if it was because the games actually were not as intense as it seemed last week. These games were actually fun and more like I was like, okay, I can do this. So I actually enjoyed tonight. We did get some stage time tonight. So that was pretty cool. We got some stage time and some one-on-one, I had a scene partner, 2 scene partners. One of them was a friend of mine that I'm taking the class with. So that was pretty cool. It was just really amazing. So, and I think I say that every week, and again, I'll keep saying it because it is really good. And I do believe that anyone that, if you feel like this is, you want to get out of your comfort zone, if you feel like you need a change or something just to kind of like shake your brain up, like get you thinking differently, or it's the perfect thing to do. Improv is very, very, very helpful when it comes to brain work, getting your brain to think differently, like outside of the norm, like how you're used to communicating, and it's also really, it challenges your active listening. A lot of times we as people, I included, because we do, I have fallen also victim to this sometimes, and I admit in conversations sometimes, especially if they're long and drawn out, may have checked out sometimes, or I'm hearing you but I'm not listening. I'm not actually listening to what you're saying. And improv forces you to listen to pay attention to your cues and actually listen to what people are saying. So you can't pretend with improv. There's no pretending that you listened, because it'll tell on you if you listened or not. So it definitely challenges you to pay attention and really listen, and pay attention to body language. It teaches you all of that. And and not to necessarily think you can think and have a response, but a lot of times in improv, you may think that you have a response, or you're like, I'm going to respond this way, but then you find that the person next to you might say something that you can't even respond the way you intended to respond. So then you have to completely think right on the spot something completely different than what you actually intended in the first place. So it keeps you on your toes, and I love it in the best way. And so, I can't wait for next week. And like I said, next week I will get some more. That's the goal, for you all to see. Hope you're enjoying these little mini vlogs. I'm just basically on here just talking. And thanks for watching, listening, and have a great week. Until next week. Oh, and really quick, I just want to share something that tonight that we were playing. We played a game tonight, and one of my teammates after class, just a complete sweetheart. She I met her tonight. She wasn't there last week. She said to me this evening tonight when we were leaving and we were standing outside, she said, I just want to let you know, she was like, you were my defender, which she was saying protector, because the game we had to make eye contact without making it obvious, but we had to kind of make eye contact with whoever we wanted to be an enemy and who we wanted to be our defender, which she said, or protector, which she said defender, but same thing. And she said, and so the object of the game was that you had to kind of go around the room without making it obvious, so letting the person know who they are, but you kind of had to, the objective was for your protector to be in between you and your enemy. And she told me at the end of class, she said, and I had who I had selected, and I didn't pay attention, but that she was kind of following me, or the point when she was following me around during the game. But she said you know what? I do remember now. I remember her and I were really close. At one point, she almost, like, everybody was kind of like, she almost, we were like, wait, she might be getting it trampled over, like, because the objective, we were kind of chasing each other, so to speak. And at one point, it seemed like everybody was like surrounding her. Or she was just, I don't know, it was so cute. But anyway, the point is, she told me after class, she said, you were my defender. And I said, oh, like, that was so sweet. That she looked at me, and I kind of saw her eyes at one point. I saw her look like she looked at me like, that's kind of, her eyes said it. But I thought it was really sweet. I don't know why I'm sharing, but I thought it was sweet that she saw me as, I guess, nurturing in me. Or there was something nurturing in me that she, instinct or protector, that she saw in me, which I do believe I know I have, but that I do have a protective spirit about me. Like, I protect especially those that I love and close to me. So yeah, I just thought that was cool that somebody that never met me until tonight, even though the objective of the game is a game, but still she must have saw something in me to feel that, right? Because you have to, how else would you pick someone to be your protector or defender if you didn't feel like they could, right? So she saw something in me. She saw it in me, and that was really sweet. She saw that instinct. So yeah, I'm just sharing. But anyway, fun game, and this is really random. But yeah, I'm sorry for the lighting. I know the lighting is kind of crazy. I'm in my bed. This was just something I wanted to record and say before I went to bed. So, good night. Until next week, officially until next week, about improv. I don't think there's any last thoughts that I don't think there's anything else I want to say. Okay. Night.